easy English expression, rehashed.
Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Shane, and welcome to Easy English Expressions.
Come on, let's master English.
Hey, everybody. Coach Shane here. I hope that you're doing fantastic. It is time for the E-Cubed podcast number 132. And, of course, I want you to share the podcast if you like it and study with me if you want to. Share the podcast, just use social media. Thank you very, very much. And if you want to study with me, just go to letsmasterenglish.com and get a free lesson. All right, on to the podcast. Let's go back in time.
Today's expression is a good one, but it's a little bit difficult. A tar baby. T-A-R, baby. A tar baby. Now, tar is like oil. It's a little bit thicker and more sticky. Tar. Use your dictionary, T-A-R, to find out the exact meaning. A baby, well, it's a baby. It could be a doll, D-O-L-L. Now, a tar baby, this expression actually comes from an old children's story called Brer Rabbit, B-R-E-R, Rabbit, R-A-B-B-I-T. On YouTube, you can find many stories of Brer Rabbit, so you can listen to that. But in daily English, in modern English, a tar baby is actually a problem. And it's a problem that you try to solve, but the problem actually gets worse. You are unable to solve the problem, and you become part of the problem. That's what a tar baby is. It doesn't sound like fun. So the idea is you have a friend. Maybe he's very depressed. Maybe he has a problem with his girlfriend or his wife or his job or money or some sort of problem. So you go to help your friend, but you don't do anything for him. In fact, he gets more depressed, more angry. You're creating the problem even bigger. And then you try to leave, and then the problem gets even bigger. Oh my God. Trying to help John was a tar baby. Don't try to help John. It's a tar baby. You're asking for problems. So I want you guys to listen to today's dialogue, and this dialogue is a bit political. So I hope I don't make anybody angry, but just listen to it. It's a good example. Do you think the West should have interfered with Saddam Hussein? Oh, it was a tar baby. How? Saddam is gone, but the West is still over there. They created a problem, and it's just getting worse for them. Politics. We should never talk about politics, but I think many people do understand the situation. Now, I have several students from Iraq, and some students are happy that the West went over to try and help, and some students are not happy that the West went over to try and help. But the fact of the matter is, the idea was to go over there and help solve some sort of problem and then leave, but the West is still there. Not necessarily as big as it was, but it's still in the Middle East. This has become a tar baby for the West. And once again, I don't want to get political. It's a very long, complicated history, but that is a typical example. In politics, we often use the expression a tar baby. But not just politics, sometimes talking about religion or talking about race, white versus black. Oh boy, that can be a tar baby. You know, it's really important that we try to help each other, to help other people, to help people in other countries. But we have to be careful of creating or getting involved in a tar baby. Sometimes it's better to help somebody from a distance, not directly. Yeah, be careful of tar babies. Okay? Let's check out that dialogue 2 more times.
Do you think the West should have interfered with Saddam Hussein?
Oh, it was a tar baby.
How?
Saddam is gone, but the West is still over there. They created a problem, and it's just getting worse for them.
Do you think the West should have interfered with Saddam Hussein?
Oh, it was a tar baby.
How?
Saddam is gone, but the West is still over there. They created a problem, and it's just getting worse for them.
Thanks so much for listening. Make sure to check out our webpage, www.letsmasterenglish.com. Try a free lesson. Get our newsletter. And if you have a question, please, or a comment, or maybe some criticism, then please send an email, contact@letsmasterenglish.com. I'm Coach Shane, and together, let's master English.